like their signature, don't they?
No.
All the serial killers kind of have a signature, right?
Her signature was they go missing at the farm.
Right. She lures them in. She just needs a farmhand.
We have Gina's $500 prize.
Yep.
So again, yesterday was Menace. He had that e-bike that he gave away with that game. It was very original.
I loved it.
We never heard anything like it before.
Yeah.
Will they know it?
Yeah, right. Yeah, but anyway, so
Original
he gave
game.
away the e-bike yesterday. What's the prize that you have? What'd you choose?
I chose a Traeger grill.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
They are my favorite. I've had 2 of them, and this one is like kind of more of a portable one.
Yeah.
And so it says on the website, the Tailgater, it's the Tailgater, delivers wood pellet smoker performance in a compact package. The perfect companion for tailgates, camping, and other outdoor adventures.
Yeah, those Traeger grills, I've never used one. I've seen them, and I've heard a lot about them
They're awesome.
from a lot of my buddies who love grilling and stuff. And
The pellet grills are awesome.
Yeah.
I've had 2 of them.
so you have a chance to win that Traeger grill
Yep.
with Gina's contest, which is coming up this hour. That was the thing this week. I was giving different people on the show. You have a $500 budget. Find a prize that you think our audience would be really into that you can give a chance to win with a game that you come up with. And we got that game from Menace yesterday. Gina's got her game. We'll have that this hour here on The Woody Show. Every once in a while, you see something, you're like, damn, I wish I would have thought of that.
Oh, yeah.
Almost daily.
Yeah, whether it's a product or in this particular case, man, when they do the joke swap on SNL Weekend Update,
The best.
I'm like, dude, where the hell was that idea? How come we couldn't have had that idea?
Yeah.
Well, it's more about the execution. Those guys are just so good.
Well, I know, but like where you're writing jokes for another person. Well, we kind of did
We
that.
did that for Half Baked.
I was gonna say we kind of did that when we sent Half Baked to that open mic night with the jokes that we wrote, or collectively we wrote for him.
Yeah, and that was awesome.
Yeah, it was
turned out
fun.
well.
Yeah, it was fun. But SNL had been doing that bit. But I love.
I'd put them on the same level.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
I love when they do that bit. They just did it because it was the season finale.
Yep.
And they have to, write the jokes for each other. Dude, Michael Che is
Brutal.
he's savage.
He is brutal.
It's so good. I love it. Colin's good too.
Yeah.
But like, man, Michael Che really goes in when he makes Colin read those jokes. Here's some of that from this week.
It's SNL's 50th season, so I want to take a moment to say something to our boss, Lorne Michaels. Lorne, retire, bitch! Let me run the show.
Wow, out the gate, Colin. Well, maybe you should just tell your first joke. How about that?
Oh, I get to do another. Great.
Yeah, tell a joke, man.
CBS has premiered the first hour-long daytime soap opera with a predominantly black cast. It'll air when black people are home from work 24 hours a day. Since you like that, here's another. CBS has premiered the first half-hour-long daytime soap opera with a predominantly black cast. It's called All My Children Don't Know Who Their Daddy Is.
Movie theaters are trying to stop teenagers from screaming and throwing popcorn during the Minecraft scene with the chicken jockey, because some of us are trying to masturbate. But seriously, Minecraft was a great movie. I haven't been that excited since I saw a white woman drink unattended.
That must have been so exciting for you. Some psychologists say adults can reduce stress by returning to a childhood hobby, which is why I returned to my favorite childhood hobby, topping off priests with my pretty little mouth.
See, it's like, dude, Michael Che, like the ones that Colin has, like, dude, those are
mild compared to the Michael Che
oh
ones.
my god,
Yeah,
brutal,
So sick.
brutal. Anyway, so one from a previous round of the joke swap was when he made that joke about the Arby's roast beef sandwich. Do you remember that with Scarlett Johansson?
It was
Yeah.
Costco.
Or whatever, the Costco roast beef
yeah.
sandwich, and saying that, this is what you see at home, or
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, Michael Che apologized to Scarlett Johansson, who was there.
Before I tell another joke, I want to take this opportunity to apologize to someone I hurt. Scarlett, can you come out here? I don't like this. You know, last time we did Joke Swap, I made Colin do some tasteless jokes, comparing your vagina to Costco roast beef.
Yes, I remember that.
Well, the fact is, I was just lashing out because I'm jealous. I've never even seen a human vagina. And notice I said human. Because I once spent the summer on a farm. You feel me?
You feel me?
I'm just embarrassed about my own body. I can't even take my hoodie off during sex because I have more nipples than a pregnant dog.
Dude, it's so
Yes,
funny.
I have heard that about you.
And apparently it was the whole thing was according to the text, and it makes sense. It was Colin's idea. I guess it was his.
Well, he's the head writer.
Yeah, and then just Michael Che's just that much more brutal about it. Which, dude, it's so funny. I mean, it's kind of, somebody pointed in the text, it's kind of like interview roulette. We write things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing they do on SNL.
Now, you guys all watched Pop Culture Jeopardy on Amazon Prime like I did, right?
Hosted by.
Oh, sure.
Hosted by Colin Jost, who is a shockingly fantastic game show host.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Not that he would ever reduce himself to making that his full-time gig, but he was great.
Reduce himself, Greg? I thought that was like a dream of yours.
Of normal people like me, yeah, but not of A-list people who are married to A-list people. He was good.
Is he A-list? No, I'm sure he was, but is he A-list?
Is he A-list?
Because he's never really done anything outside of
Well,
SNL.
he's okay. So maybe not A-list.
He's famous.
He's famous and
Seabass,
married to somebody A-list.
If Alec Baldwin can do Match Game, he can do Jeopardy.
So guys, you're way into like all the SNL stuff, improv comedy kind of stuff.
Sure.
Of the recent generation of the SNL cast members, who are your favorites?
Of the cast members themselves, well, go back to updates. I would say I love these two guys doing Update.
Yeah.
Of the cast members, gosh, there hasn't been a great cast member in a while. I'm trying to think. I mean, I like a lot of the guys and gals on there.
Same. I do like the crew of Do Not Destroy, though.
Yeah, the guys, they're the new Lonely Island guys. They do the little mini videos.
Yeah.
They're
Like
cute.
historically, who are your favorites?
I mean, Will Ferrell, Chris Farley, all the names you would associate, the normal ones. Sandler was good.
Can we say the ones that we hate the most?
Yeah, Mikey Day. Not Mikey Day. The dork, the long hair, Kyle Mooney. He sucks.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Make it stop.
Yeah.
Kenan Thompson's great. Obviously, he's been around for so many years.
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
All of her characters were amazing.
Yeah.
I guess the current one who I like, who's not always great, is that the stupid hipster chick, Sarah Sherman, who does all like the quirky weird stuff. She also does some stuff with.
She's really good.
Yeah, like her stuff's kind of like always like super gross or odd or disturbing, which again is hit and miss. And if that's the only thing you got, it gets old pretty fast.
Bowen Yang, dude.
Bowen Yang, we get it.
Dude, he's hilarious.
We get it.
You don't like him because he's gay.
Yes, that's it.
You mentioned Kristen Wiig. Do you think she's underrated or properly rated? I think she's so underrated.
Oh, I thought when she was on SNL and everything, she was properly rated. She was the star for a reason.
Even as a dramatic actress,
I would say probably the
awesome.
The best combo recently was Bill Hader and The Last Man on Earth.
Forte.
Yeah, Forte.
Forte together. Those two being there at the same time was really good. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, because everybody's kind of like, oh, I feel like since I've known about SNL, the line about is SNL sucks now.
Yeah, no matter what era.
It's cool to say that, though.
But I'm saying it's been that way for decades,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So that would
it's
be
just-
that the show has never been good because everybody says it no matter, what day and age you're in, what generation of cast, and like, oh, well, it's not like when Sandler was there. Oh, well, it's not like when Belushi was there. And then
Nah,
Go
it's
back to
just-
the beginning.
It's just cool to say that.
Well, it's funny,
I watch it every week. Marcelo too. I like Hernandez. He's really
he does.
funny.
He's solid. I say James Franco did a behind the scenes video of SNL, and they did an interview about just that question that what he brought up, and they said across the board, it's whoever was on when you were in junior high and high school is who you love. It's very much correlated to music tastes. Because that's when you were like, wow, look at what these guys are doing. There's all this new stuff.
The only difference is only one of us was right. And we were with Chris Farley, David Spade,
Agreed.
Will Ferrell.
Right, and everyone
Yeah.
says that. Yeah, I would say the worst. I mean, you go back to the dead years, 1980 to 85, when outside, except for Eddie Murphy, when Lorne Michaels had left the cast or left the producing the show, and they kind of brought in everybody, and there are some very famous names in there, Julie Louis-Dreyfus, and so on and so forth. But outside of Eddie Murphy, that's when the show almost got canceled, was 80 to 85.
Remember when Robert Downey Jr. was
Robert Downey
on?
Jr. was in there.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Janine Garofalo.
They were all, well, yeah, she was later, but they were all in there in that early
Bizarre.
80s segment.
But the best, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Was Chris Farley, Adam Sandler,
Will
David
Ferrell.
Spade, Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, it can't be.
Oh, and shout out, by the way, to Scarlett Johansson's boobs. Those mom boobs that she's got now. Oh, wow. After she's had that kid recently.
Wow, that's such a feminist thing to say. As the leading feminist on the show.
Celebrating her body.
Celebrating a woman and motherhood? Okay, yeah,
That's
that's
kind of weird that that's what you focus on, though. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
877-44-WOODY. Do we need contestants for your game,
Yes,
Gina?
we need contestants. At least let's fill it up, but I think we'll probably get through 1, 2, or 3. Those are the options.
Okay. So Morgan, get at least
3.
At least 3 people. Let's go 4 just in case.
Okay.
Just in case we need a 4th.
Yeah.
877-44-WOODY. You're playing for the Traeger Grill.
Yes, the pellet grill.
That's the $500 prize that Gina picked out for you this morning that you have a chance to win. And what's the name of the game?
The game is Pro Wrestler or Serial Killer.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Pro wrestler or serial killer.
You
Yeah.
love serial killers.
I'm
She's
fascinated.
obsessed. She loves all that crime stuff.
Save your Benoit jokes.
So your chance to play, win that Traeger Grill, coming up next here on The Woody Show.
The Woody Show.
And I had a handful of people here on the show that I've given a $500 budget to. And I said, hey, like yesterday, Menace. Hey, Menace. Here's $500. Go find a prize that you think the Woody Show audience would really love to win. That's why it changes the prize up every day, because now today it's Gina's turn. And Gina picked a Traeger grill.
Yep.
The Tailgater.
Tailgater
Nice.
pellet grill.
Yeah,
Sweet.
those Traeger grills are nice.
They're awesome.
I've seen
Great
them in
for
action.
summer.
They were doing like a demo at the Home Depot. I got to
Nice.
see it in action. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, so you can win one of those, and we have a game. I said, hey, you get a prize, then you got to come up with a game. We had Menace's super original game yesterday, and now today we have Gina, and she's got a game for us, and it's you trying to decide if it's a pro wrestler or a serial killer. We know how much she loves serial killers.
So into that.
You know, just a lot of crazy nicknames out there for famous people, for infamous people. So today we're going to give a list of those nicknames and ask you, pro wrestler or serial killer.
All right.
2 out of 3.
877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Somebody said, well, we got to get Bort involved in this one, but
Oh, yeah.
he would know immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to win either.
Well, he doesn't
He
get to
works there.
win, but if we asked him
He was
first,
helping out.
What do you think?
you know how we guess with the DUIQ,
Right.
whether the drunk person's going to get it, he would say right away whether it was a wrestler or...
Well, we have a few extra rounds, so maybe we can throw a few to Bort afterwards.
Yeah. All right, let's say hi to Crystal. Hey, good morning, Crystal. How are you? Crystal.
Hello?
Oh, no, hold on.
Crystal.
Phone issue, guys. Hold on. Let me click over here. Go over here. Crystal, there we go. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Hey.
All right, so is it a pro wrestler or a serial killer? You got to get 2 out of 3 right in order to win.
Yes. The first one, Hell's Bell. Pro wrestler or serial killer?
Serial killer?
That is correct.
Yes.
Serial killer. Her name was Belle Gunnis, and she was nicknamed Hell's Bell in the late 19th century. Norwegian serial killer.
Okay.
What a bitch.
Seriously.
A whore.
Number 2, Crystal.
Like what was their do you know like what they killed a lot of people, but did they have
She was responsible for the deaths of several men who visited her farm.
Oh.
So
Okay.
a bit of a farm seductress.
like what was her do like their signature? Don't they,
No.
all the serial
Yeah,
killers
yeah.
kind of have a signature,
Yeah.
right?
Her signature was they go missing at the
Yeah,
farm.
Right. She
At the
lures
farm.
them in. She just needs
Yeah.
a farmhand.
Death biting to the goat or something.
All right.
All right, Crystal, you're so far you have 1. Here we go.
All right.
Charlie Chopoff.
Charlie Chopoff, is that the name of a pro wrestler or a serial killer?
Wrestler?
Charlie Chopoff is a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was given the name in killing people in New York in
How?
1972,
Strangler?
1973.
What did he chop off?
I
Yeah.
think it was by shooting.
Drowning, antifreeze, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like calling a fat guy tiny.
Right.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with chopping.
I wonder if any serial killer out there gets pissed off at their nickname.
I hope
Really?
they do.
Oh,
I
that's
what they came
hope
up
they
with?
are
Yeah.
humiliated.
Chop
Yeah, because you don't want it to be cool. You don't want it to be cool. You don't want them to feel good about it.
No.
The
Like,
nighttime snuggle bug.
Yeah, right. All right, we have one more for Crystal, and if not, we'll move on to the next caller. But if she gets it,
Make
she
her
gets
break.
the grill.
Make her break. Here we go, Crystal.
Crystal,
Okay.
the nickname is
Okay.
the Mongolian Stomper.
The Mongolian Stomper, is that a serial killer or a pro wrestler?
Wrestler.
That is...
A pro wrestler.
It's a pro wrestler!
Well done.
All right, Crystal, congratulations.
You have won yourself a Traeger Tailgater pellet grill. Have a wonderful summer grilling, and it's
All right.
an awesome prize.
She's probably going to have her husband do
Oh
it.
my God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
All right, Crystal, thanks for listening to The Woody Show. Hang on, we'll get your information, okay?
Great, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye, Crystal.
You want to do another one?
Yeah.
Is it Aja?
Aja.
Asa.
Asa. Good morning, Asa.
Morning.
All right, so I'm going to put another grill up for grabs.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Okay.
Let's get nuts.
Dude.
This is crazy.
We're getting crazy. All right,
All
another
right.
grill up for grabs. Another round of, is it a pro wrestler or a serial killer?
All right, Asa. First one, Alligator Man. Pro wrestler or serial killer?
No. I'm going as serial killer.
Asa, that is correct.
All right.
Nice.
Serial killer.
Serial killer.
1938.
Did he feed people to an alligator? Oh, that's, maybe we can guess based on the
That's how-
name.
maybe that's how he disposed of
Correct.
the victim.
That's a good way to do
Yeah.
it.
That'd be a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Newest season of Righteous Gemstones.
I'm very sorry to say that I don't know if he
Oh,
killed people.
come on,
because he was
Gina.
also called the Bluebeard of South Texas. So they have alligators in Texas, right?
Sure.
Okay.
But-
I think he probably just had really dry skin.
Alligator man.
Maybe he had, bad
Yeah,
skin.
I'm sure that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had
Because-
eczema.
Yeah. All the cops, I mean, they're coming up with the nickname. It's all about skincare and
It is.
how well
He
people
did
do
not
it.
have a dewy glow.
Yeah, they all said,
Ew.
ew, look at his skin.
Yeah, bad skin.
All right,
Gross.
Asa, you have one. Let's see if you get the next one. Serial killer or pro wrestler, Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher, is that a pro wrestler or a serial killer?
Oh, that is a really corny name. We're gonna go.
Abdullah the
We're
Butcher.
gonna go wrestler.
Gonna go wrestler on that one. That is.
Yeah.
Asa, you have won yourself a Traeger grill,
Oh,
my friend.
hell yeah.
Well done.
All right, Asa, hang on one second. We will get all your information. Enjoy yourself. The new Traeger Tailgater Grill.
Nice.
All right, sweet. Thanks, you guys.
All right, you're welcome.
Hey,
All right.
Abdullah's still around. I think I saw him at WrestleCon this year.
Really?
He's very old.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
the wrestler is not known for longevity.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Bort,
People
do
be
you
dying.
know these dudes?
Yeah, I know Abdullah the Butcher, of course.
That's a very
Yeah.
famous.
I mean,
What
come
was
on.
his signature move?
Oh God, I don't remember what his signature move was. I just remember that he bled all the time. He has scars all over his
Yep.
head. He would get the last time I saw him wrestle, they took a bunch of like wooden sticks and just jabbed them right into his right into the top of his head. It was just blood everywhere.
Yeah, he could hold poker chips in the divots in his head, and he was also known as the Madman of Sudan.
Yeah, he wrestled Hulk Hogan a lot back in the
terrible.
day.
See, that was back in the 80s when like all the bad guys were all Middle Eastern, and we knew who they were. You know? Him and Iron Sheik,
The Iron Sheik,
Knew
of
right away.
course.
Ayatollah whatever.
Sergeant Slaughter when he
Yeah.
turned.
Also still at the wrestling conventions. So
Yeah.
just
Well,
like-
he'll never stop.
Want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do it.
but are we if we run out of grills?
They sell more, right?
I mean, I think they have more than
All right.
two.
Wow.
All right. Let's go to
Make it rain grills.
Yeah, let's go to Katie. Hey, good morning, Katie.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so is it a pro wrestler or a serial killer? You got a Traeger grill from Gina up for grabs.
All right, let's do this, Katie. Number one, pro wrestler or serial killer, Buzz Sawyer.
Buzz Sawyer.
Wrestler.
That is correct.
Nice.
Okay.
We're going to need answers quicker.
Yeah.
Because I know what you pricks are doing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question.
That's
Well,
actually,
Good
yeah.
question.
Jeez,
going
yeah.
between both.
Hold on, let me
Hold on.
think.
Hey Siri.
Yeah.
You know, can I get the names again?
Hold on. I
How do you
didn't hear that.
spell?
We're going to need it. Yeah, we're going to need it within 2 seconds.
Yeah. All right. No, you get 3 seconds total.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Kate, next one.
Pork Chop Rob.
Serial killer.
That is correct.
Oh,
wow. Damn.
See, all right. Well,
I
maybe-
really thought this game was going to be tougher.
Yeah. So in our budget.
I know.
That's all
Sorry
right.
about that.
That's all right. Well, hey, Katie,
It's
congratulations. You're a winner as well. Pro wrestler or serial killer. Hang on one second. We'll get all your information.
Bye.
That's how the game is
Awesome.
played.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Here, let's go to Bort and see how he does.
Okay, here we
No,
go.
no grill on the line though, Bort.
Oh, darn.
Weak.
We've exhausted our grill money for one day. We still need money for the rest of the contest. We still have 3 more days of this.
Oh, come on, guys. With that Pokemon cards, what else am I going to flip? I need a grill to sell. Come on.
True.
All right.
All right. The first one, Bort, is the Industrial Maniac.
Pro wrestler.
That is a serial killer.
Oh,
Damn, girl.
Bort was so confident in his
Damn.
answer, I believed him.
But at least he's not cheating.
True.
Yeah.
Number 2, Killer Kowalski.
Oh, wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah, duh.
Very good. I'm going to give him the
come
last
on.
one again. The Beast of Ukraine.
BC Ukraine. Oh. Wrestler.
Serial killer.
Bort lost.
Wow.
Loss. I don't know my serial killers that well. I just sold their
Damn.
stuff. I don't know them.
Yeah, but I would have figured like you would have recognized immediately if it was a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of indie wrestlers out there that I don't know.
That's
There's
true.
so many leagues.
And they
Yeah.
have so many different names. Like most indie wrestlers will have 5 or 6 or 7 different names to use in
Oh.
different places.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
pseudonyms for their pseudonyms.
Yeah, like Orange Cassidy, who's in AEW, he also wrestles as Fire Ant.
Oh, right.
yeah,
You don't know
everyone
that?
knows that.
Yep.
Can we give Bort one more round?
Sure.
Okay.
If anything, it'll prove if people were cheating or not. Go ahead.
Sure.
Because if the biggest wrestling fan I know loses 2 rounds in a row,
Yeah.
Then we know there was a.
then I know I've been
fixes in.
taken for my
Shenanigans.
grills.
That's true. All right, Bort, here we go.
All right.
The Bedroom Basher.
Bedroom Basher. Serial killer.
Say it's got to be a serial killer.
Correct.
Serial
Okay,
killer.
good.
Night Demon.
Wrestler.
Serial killer.
Oh,
come
dude,
on.
make or break.
And lastly, the Crybaby Cannon.
Oh, I gotta go wrestler for that one.
That is correct.
Oh. All right.
All
Redemption.
All right.
I would say you're still taking for some of those grills, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Too
if
long of
there's
a pause.
if there was a Traeger grill on the line, wouldn't you cheat? 877-44-WOODY. Text us over to 22987. The one, my buddy who I know is most into grilling, loves the big green egg.
Oh, yeah,
Which you've
yeah.
been talking about for a decade.
Yeah,
That's
but-
another goal you can accomplish.
I
It's
know.
like an
No,
old school one.
I've never
Yeah.
wanted the big green egg.
Yeah,
I've
you-
just wanted the smoker.
Yeah,
okay.
the big green egg is like
That's-
a classic.
That's a lot of work.
Okay, that's something you can
And-
knock out, though.
And I don't even want the traditional smoker. I want kind of one of these pellet ones.
Yeah, they're
the,
fun.
Wi-Fi stuff,
the
right?
electric ones, you set it.
Bluetooth.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
right. I
weird
want
too.
to Bluetooth it. I don't want like a real man's smoker. I need something that's kind of very metrosexual.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Getting
You
it.
certainly don't want to arrange
No.
briquettes in
No,
a
no, no,
pyramid.
I need it
Woody-
where it drops the pellets in there.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what
I
the
could
Traeger
I
does.
could put like a pork shoulder in there and then just come back hours
Set it
later
and forget it.
yeah.
And how do you think that big green egg would look in your backyard?
Oh,
I don't think they're
I-
very
you know what?
attractive.
unsightly.
They are not aesthetically pleasing.
They are not.
No, but my buddy swears by him, and he does all kinds of stuff. He's one of those guys who will do like pizzas in there.
Wow.
Because there's all kinds of stuff that you could do.
You could do desserts. You could do creme brulee.
You can do all kinds of stuff in that big green
Oh,
egg.
yeah, you can do
I have a friend who does
Thanksgiving
like skillet desserts. Yeah,
I-
delish.
and they do have a smaller one. It's almost like a countertop.
Oh, really?
Ooh, for the studio.
Countertop.
Oh,
Yeah,
grill.
that will burn the building down.
Now, Greg, they do
Ooh,
have
backup
like
plan.
they do have hutches and like little things that you put your green big egg in.
Oh, they do?
Oh, to hide them.
Kind of like little rolling
Yeah.
outdoor kitcheny things.
It seems
yeah, okay.
unnecessary.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
All right.
know?
877-44
Make it better
Woody.
looking.
Text us. Check in 22987. We'll be right back.